Hi, I'm Dr. Sid. Welcome to my YouTube channel again. Tonight we're going to talk about how you can do some basic spinal stretches with a chin-up bar like this. And the principle here is that what you want to understand is that we're basically taking the spinal segments, especially in the low back. This would be like a side view of the spinal segments in the low back. Here's the nerves, here's the discs, and we're going to be opening them up. I'm exaggerating to make a point, but as you stretch, you're opening up these disc spaces, taking the pressure off the nerves, helping with the alignment of the spine. And then from this angle, we're going to be doing this as well. These are very, very gentle stretches. They don't take very much energy. All you have to do is hang from the bar. I was fortunate enough in 1977, it was a double-edged sword actually. I got hurt playing baseball, pitching, and I couldn't walk, and I ran into Dr. Robert Martin, who was the orthopedist in California that started to get people to hang upside down. So Dr. Martin became famous for hanging people by their ankles. But he also had people hanging by their arms. So he put me through his program and got me walking again, along with my chiropractic adjustments, etc. So I'm going to show you real quick a couple things that you can do at home. And notice that I have this bar up here against the wall. It's actually fastened to the wall with a bracket. Now you may have to get one of these made, but I'm not a big fan of the ones in the door unless you have it so that it's anchored so that you could have like a 400-pound individual on it so it doesn't break out. That's why I put this up here. This is actually studs into the wall. But short of that, you get a piece of 1-inch steel. You can go to the hardware store and get something to just lay it into, and then you can start to hang. But the reason I have this here is what I'll show you. You can hang like this. All I'm doing here is just hanging by my arms. The more relaxed you are, the more you're going to feel it in the low back. Although you may feel it in your shoulders at first because you're not used to it. So you just do this for maybe a couple seconds at a time, and then you can hang like this again, like this. And then there's another one where you hang from the side, like this, which is fantastic because it'll stretch your shoulders, it'll stretch your wrists, your elbows, but in the end, when you're all stretched out, you're going to feel it in the low back, you're going to feel it in the mid back, and it's just a tremendous relief by opening things up. Now, let's say you can't really hang too well because your back is bothering you. I mean, it might need to be adjusted and things like that, but you might need to get it adjusted. So you might have it, even if you have a disc problem, sometimes this can be very helpful. You stand on the bar and you just put your feet on the chair, like a chair or a stool like this, and you just hang. You bend your knees and hang, and what's going to happen here is you're going to feel this right in the small of the back, which is usually where it's the most pinched. This is welcome relief for so many people that have this problem. And you just hang here as long as you can, get as relaxed as you can. The longer you hang, the more relaxed you are, the more you're going to feel it pull right down here in the small of the back. And that's because those vertebrae down there are opening up, taking the pressure off what's called the sciatic nerve, and the L5 disc is going to be opened up, but let's not get too technical. You've probably heard of what sciatica is. It's opening up the disc space. It'll relieve a lot of pressure on the nerve, the sciatic nerve, which goes down the leg if it's too compressed. So the whole point is this exercise here helps to decompress the spine. So again, let's just review. You can hang like this, where you're hanging by your arms, and if you're up high, you want it to be high enough if you can, otherwise you're expending energy bending your legs. You just hang like this. If you're tall enough, you can put your feet on the ground, and you just do this. You can hang like this, and as you notice, I'm only doing it for a few seconds at a time. Then you can hang and do this exercise like this if you want. You can go like this, and do these kind of things. Or you can get more advanced and do things like this. But today I just want to show you these basic stretches like this. Then step like this, put your feet on a stool or a pillow or something, and you just hang, and the more relaxed you get, the longer you stretch to get this position, the more you're going to feel it right straight in through here, which is welcome relief. So that's it for the bar exercises today. I hope this is of help to you. Again, you need a 1-inch piece of steel. You can put it in a doorway. Just make sure it's anchored into the doorway well enough so that it won't come down. And I hope this helps, and we'll see you on the next video.